Good morning. It is day 2 of our no internet experiment. It's very odd to have put up a video yesterday and to not know what people have said about it. Nothing to respond to because I don't know what you said. Yesterday was actually, I enjoyed it. I had to go get our tires replaced on our car, and while waiting in line, I just thought about stuff. I didn't look at my phone. And then I left while the tires were getting replaced. I walked to a Starbucks down the street, and I just walked. I didn't look at my phone at any point while walking. I just looked around and I thought about stuff. And it was very nice. And then when I was at the Starbucks, something happened. I don't remember what it was. And I wanted to tweet about it. And I'm like, oh, I should totally tweet about that. And then I didn't tweet about it. I was like, oh wait, I better not. And I'm like, I was proud of myself, which made me want to tweet about being proud of myself for not tweeting. Like, I'll tweet that. And like, nope. That's the power that Twitter has over my head. There was a cycle of tweets going on in my head. China, while I was gone, cleaned the entire house. She normally will probably sit on Facebook for a while or Instagram or something, and she cleaned a lot. So that's pretty great. Now our house is cleaner. I read some of Hank's book. I just started it, and I'm very excited to keep reading. It's really nice to be into a book, and like I feel like I got more into it because of just my mind being able to focus. Definitely moments where I'm like, ooh, I want to check this, I want to see what's going on. Or like when, you know, if I'm in a room and with somebody and then they walk away and it's like, oh, I better check the phone. There's like a reflex. I just have to get over that. I still am not over that. And it's really sad that is a thing. That's the power that the phone has over you. I want to consciously be able to choose to look at the internet, look at my phone, not have it be a reflex. That just doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem productive. Got a newspaper. I went to the store and got a newspaper. Maybe the first time in my life I went to the store to specifically get a newspaper. I mean, I've bought newspapers before, but that was the only reason for the trip, was to get a newspaper. Got the Chicago Tribune. They didn't have the New York Times. That's what I wanted. But this will be good for me because then I will know more about what's happening more regionally. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And yesterday, after I finished editing the video that went up, that's public, I assume it's public. Maybe something went wrong when I made it public because I didn't check. But when I went to export it out of the editing software, which takes a few minutes, you know what I did? I watched it export and thought about things. That's it. Normally, export, boom, go to Twitter or something. And then I'll stay on Twitter for like a lot longer than the export takes. So that was super productive. When that was done, and then uploading, you know what I did? You know, normally I'll click upload and be like, oh, let's go see what I'm in the browser, let's go check something. There's always, every time I go to the browser to do something specific, then I'm also doing 8 other things that I don't need to be doing. This time, I went to the upload page, and then I went back to editing the exercise video. I just started working, and I got a bunch of the interview stuff that I got compiled. So that's making progress. Although I'm still in the weeds with that. Like, I'm still thinking about how that video is going to come together. It's going to be a tricky one. I'm still juggle all these interviews together into a beautiful, hilarious, compelling video. I just want it to be the best video ever made. That's actually the real issue here. All in all, I'm feeling really good, and I'm happy that we quit the internet. Maybe in a few days I'll feel withdrawal, but right now it's mostly a positive experience. Oh, one thing that I've discovered that I miss the most about the internet that I didn't realize, this is the thing I miss the most: Wikipedia. Whenever we come across something that we want to know, some specific fact, can't look it up. Just a specific thing. Like, we came across this church that had this weird name that we didn't recognize, and we wanted to know what religion it was. Couldn't look it up. Wikipedia is a treasure. And not just Wikipedia, any sort of fact-finding you can do on the internet, but Wikipedia, I think, is probably the ultimate of the fact-finding. And it's free. And no ads. And it's a beautiful thing. And I think that's the thing that I took most for granted. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. You won't. Well, you'll see me.